So cover crop systems are very widely used today in agriculture, and to give you a basic understanding of what cover crops are plants that are grown to cover the soil surface to benefit the soil in ways like improving soil fertility, helping prevent erosion, helping enrich and protect the soil, enhancing nutrient and water availability, and also improving the overall quality of the soil. Basically, how this works is that you plant your cover crop before, let's say you have a corn or soybean crop. You plant your cover crop before you plant rye, you plant wheat, whatever. You plant your cover crop before your primary crop. You let it grow. You spray it with herbicide, or which is this is what I would call burn down, and then you would use no-till methods to plant over the cover crop. A couple of those benefits I talked about, I'm going to go over. First of all, soil erosion. The way that cover crops help protect the soil against soil erosion is by acting as a natural barrier between the precipitation coming down and the soil. As you can imagine, soil water erosion is a big problem in some places, and farmers have found that this way of protecting the soil with cover crops can actually be very beneficial. Also, plants with very fibrous roots also show good potential to protect against erosion just because of the good structuring in the soil. Another thing is helping improve soil moisture content. So, it was found that the use of cereal rye as a cover crop helped improve the soil water content in corn and soybean cropping systems. Um, Cover crops also help reduce the evaporation from the soil surface. They conserve moisture from irrigation and rainfall, and they help in soil moisture availability to subsequent crops. Um, Weed management. Cover crops are a natural form of weed management. Basically, what happens is what there is there's smothered crops and competition crops. Smothered crops basically are planted thick in your field, and they pretty much smother out your weed, whether it be pretty much what it does is it blocks the sunlight from getting to the weed and it kills it. And then another is competition crops, which basically outcompetes the weed and kills it from the soil. Um, Plant residues also help with this as well. For pest management, the cover crop residue that's left in the soil reduces diseases in the soil and also destroys habitats for insects and control weeds. And lastly, for soil and water quality, um, according to the American Journal of Plant Sciences in 2018, 25 years of conventional tillage study shows that cover crops enable to increase soil permeability, soil organic matter porosity, and also cotton yield. Winter cover crops like oats and rye have the capacity to elevate soil organic carbon in corn and soybean production systems. Cover crops also increase soil water content with the crop biomass and infiltration. So there's a couple of the benefits. What I've A big thing of what I got from cover crops is a lot of it has to do with the plant residues. Um, once that cover crop is burnt down and your no-till is used, that cover crop basically helps deposit the nitrogen back into the soil, making it more fertile, I guess you could say. Those plant residues help with the emergence of your future crops, and also this is a very cost-efficient way as well. You're also going to save money in herbicide and insecticide use for sure, just because this is a natural way of weed and pest management. So, economically speaking, this would be a good option. Um, that's all I have today, but if you have any questions, feel free to ask. Thank you for watching.